The Law of Belief by Dr. Robert H. Bitzer. You are surrounded by many beautiful things, most of which you take for granted or accept in a cursory sort of way. You accept them without giving them any deep meaning. You are apt to have that same attitude toward great truths. You give lip service, but miss the deep meaning that would revolutionize your life. Mind is all. God is the only power. God is love. You could go on and on. You know the commandments, the axioms, and aphorisms of truth. You can recite them by heart. However, to prove these truths and live them makes a greater demand upon you. You are surrounded by a principle of wealth, which is imploring you to accept it and use it. You need a personal commitment. Emerson said that if he took unto himself all the beauty which surrounded him, he would surely give it out again. He identified with the beauty of the mountains and became part of what he was beholding. That is what is meant by consciousness. You are surrounded by prosperity and great good. Consciousness reaches out, recognizes what it beholds, accepts it, and makes it part of your being. This develops a new terminology. You are surrounded by limitless good. You can affirm you have abundant wealth. All of that can be true. You have all these potentials of being, but you must use them. This is where consciousness comes in. Having all wealth and all health does not necessarily imply that you are taking advantage of what is included for you. A definite creative step is necessary. You have abundant wealth, and you work mentally to have the consciousness of what you have. You create the consciousness of abundance and acquire the consciousness of prosperous being. That will do the trick. You get the consciousness of having it. Consciousness is the key to demonstration. It opens your mind to limitless possibilities. You do not merely affirm what you have, you affirm that you have the consciousness of being successful. Someone may be waiting for you in your reception room. This would not imply that you knew they were there. Consciousness connects you with the fact or the truth of being. You are, in your experience, what you are conscious of being. The whole universe is yours, but you can appropriate only according to your consciousness. All things that the Father hath are mine. But it is obvious that you can actually have only that of which you are conscious. From this, you can see that you should treat, that is, pray, not merely for what you want, but for the consciousness of being what you want. You live in a world of great beauty, and you can become conscious of this. Limitless abundance is yours, and you can become conscious of what you want. Consciousness identifies with your good and makes it part of your being. Infinite mind knows no limitation and manifests according to the law of consciousness. You are limited by your belief, but you are not limited by principle. Your potentials are inexhaustible, but your consciousness is the determining factor. You have a little or a lot. The infinite does not care and does not restrict. Bigness brings consciousness forth. Smallness contracts. You are big. And so it is.